Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jamal. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys had an excellent July 4th weekend. Now today I'm back for another video. We're actually going to be working on the C5 Corvette Z06 today. We're going to be repairing a dim HVAC display in the car. Super common issue on the C5. There's plenty of videos out there on how to do this, and I've actually done this before, but I guess the solder I used was kind of crappy, and the display has gone dim again. So today we're going to pull it out. And I'm going to actually take it over to my best friend Casey's house, and he's going to help me do it because he's kind of like an electronics guru. He actually did do the blue LEDs in the display. I fixed the temperature display in there the first time around, but he actually did install the blue LEDs on the display for all the buttons. So I'm going to take it back to him, and he's going to help me out and resolder these resistors onto that circuit board to brighten that display back up. So without any more further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start things off with a cold start. Pull the car out of the garage, and I'm going to pull the HVAC display out, and I'll kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. Apologies in advance, boys. It is kind of windy today, but don't let that wind fool you. It is 95 degrees here in the great state of Texas. So let's go ahead and pull the C5 out. To kind of yell, but this is what I'm talking about here. As you can see, the car's on, but there literally is no temperature being displayed on here. It's either super dim or it's just not even on at all. So we're gonna attempt to fix that today, but as you can see, we got all the blue LEDs in the controller. Those work perfectly fine. It's just this should be displaying an external temperature right now because it's not on, but it's not displaying anything. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that up today. I've pulled this HVAC controller out so many times that it really shouldn't be too hard to get it out, but I'm going to show you guys the process again just in case. Basically, there's two screws in the glove box that come out, and then you pull this thing out and you pull the shift boot off, and it should come a few screws down in here. There's a few screws down, one there, there's one behind here, and then another one here, and it should come right out. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to do this all one-handed. So first thing I'm gonna do is pop out this controller here for the internal air temperature sensor. There's a screw there that needs to be removed. My radio bezel is so cracked. As you can see, like none of the screws are actually holding it in, but I'm just gonna pull those out anyways. If anyone has a radio bezel that has no cracks in it, good condition, that they're trying to let go for cheap, let your boy know, definitely. So we're gonna pull that out, and then I'm gonna open the glove box up and pull these covers out in the back. Boom. So those bolts gotta come out, and then I can also remove. Go ahead and pop this thing out here. This thing pops straight up where it should. And then the connectors here. There's one there. This one's a bit difficult. All right, so I got that out. Two electrical connectors on the back of that. So as you can see, my thing's all cracked up, dude. These bolts here come out. Those two bolts there. Then you also have to undo this for the 12-volt connector there in the glove box. You have to undo that there too. And then we also have to undo the shift knob. So it's going to twist, pull down, pull the shift knob off. So I'm going to grab my Torx bit. So this little screw here is a C6 knob, so it's got a screw that holds it in. And this just pulls off. And then the shift boot should just be able to unsnap it. Just kind of push it in. Boom. That comes right off. And now we just have to remove these other 3 torque screws and these bolts down here, and then the ones in the glove box, and we should be able to pull the glove box back and slide this out. These 2 screws in here are T15s. On mine, it's almost pointless to remove these because mine's so freaking cracked. There's one. There's 2. And then the final one here. I'm not even gonna pull that one out actually because it's not holding on to anything. I'm just gonna leave that one in there. Yeah. Okay. So now the glove box lifts up and slides backwards once those 2 bolts in the back are out. So slide this backwards, and then this just lifts up and out. Slide this backwards. Just up and out. Boom, just like that. Well, I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. Boom. You have to put your car probably in 4th gear. Get that out. Lift it up. Also, your cigarette lighter connector is going to be connected back here, so you have to kind of reach around and undo it, but mine's already undone. I just leave it undone because I never use that, so. Boom. This thing lifts completely out. Ooh. You're going to have to kind of play with it, maneuver it, and hold this glove box back, but you should be able to get it out. And then we have access to our HVAC controller. It's held in by 2 nuts here, one there and one there. I believe those are 7mm, but I'm not sure. Let me go grab it and then I'll verify. So as I suspected, they are 7mm. Boom. There's a second screw, and then this should just pull right out. There's a single connector in the back. Pull that out. There it is. Boom, we've got it removed. Now we're gonna head over to Casey's and we're gonna fix this thing up. So I wanted to give a quick shout out to all the new subscribers that have recently joined the channel, or the people that have recently liked my Instagram picture. We took some sick rolling shots on July 4th weekend, so if you haven't already, be sure to follow your boy on Instagram at Jamal's Garage. The pictures are there, and again, all the people that have joined the Instagram, thank you so much. And then all the new subscribers, you guys are awesome. One thing I did want to address in the last video was when I went and weighed my Corvette, the video was 10 minutes long, and the actual weighing of the car probably could have been done in 2-3 minutes. But again, you guys have to remember, I don't upload very often, so I like to make my videos kind of vlog style, and I like to kind of give updates on stuff that's been going on for the people that have been following me for a long time and for the people that really do care. So part of me does understand, you know, fast forward to this moment in the video to see how much it weighed, but then another part of me is like, I kind of want to update the boys and kind of give them the status of everything that's been going on. So that's why that video was a little bit longer. All right, we have arrived. Shout out my boy Raptor Gang over there. So we're pulling the HVAC controller apart now. I think it's a 3/16 for those bolts. We just use a little thing out of the Craftsman set. There's 4 little nuts that hold it on in the corner. There's like a wire, yeah, it doesn't fully come apart. Just gotta flip it over, yeah. And then there's...
Guessing it's that 331 right there?
No, it's on the back side of this. No, it's on the back side of this actually. So we gotta unscrew those and then flip it over. If I remember correctly. You get to see my super crappy soldering, dude.
This looks new soldered too, that's what I was asking. But I guess I don't see any burn marks on the circuit boards.
Yeah, so it definitely wasn't me. I literally bought like a $10 kit from Walmart, I think, to do it. So shout out Walmart, dude.
Is this where you're playing your techno fast forward music?
I guess so, dude. Maybe.
Alright, let's see. Well, you know...
There's the pins on the other side that hold the connector is going to come out with that, so that's probably why it's a little tough. So you just push it from the underside.
Yeah, you definitely can't. Oh,
there it goes. So it's yeah, see?
Oh,
dang,
my.
bro, take it easy on me. Look at that. So those are resistors that we have to
follow me, cameraman.
Probably take those off and redo them, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I think
yeah, so I have like no idea what that is.
It's flux. So I'm gonna let this heat up. This is called solder wick right here. And its job is to soak up the solder because we're gonna clean this up. So.
Bro, that thing freaking humming over there.
It's got a vacuum so I don't have to breathe the fumes.
Oh, okay, that's probably good.
So we can just hold this on here. It might take a second, but when it melts it should soak up all the excess.
So we're actually able to pull this circuit board off of this backside here by just pulling that ribbon cable out. So now it's out. Should be able to resolder these resistors. Hopefully clean it up a bit. Hopefully that solves our issue. Yo, shout out Zeke. He's trying to play right now. Chill, bro. We're working. Oh, don't whimper. Right now we're reheating the board and repositioning some of the resistors, I guess.
Yep.
Because you said it looked like some of them weren't sitting on, or at least one of them, I guess, wasn't sitting on the pad.
Yeah.
Which hopefully was the issue. We're putting it back together so we can go put it back in the vet and test it out. Fortunately, I don't have the vet with me right now, so I'm going to run back home real quick, see if it fixed it. But if it was resistors, they're all resoldered back on perfectly where they go, so hopefully that was it, and hopefully that solves the issue. We're just putting those screws back in there now, and then we're going to put it back together. Pretty straightforward, I would say, if it works out, which I'm optimistic it will.
Alright, time to go test it.
Alright, I'm back home now for the moment of truth. So I think we can actually turn it on now to see if it'll work. Boom, there it is. Heck yeah, dude, it's bright as ever. There it is, boys. We have successfully fixed our issue. That display is back and it's bright. It's brighter than it was the first time I tried to fix it, so huge shout out to my boy Casey. Got the AC display all fixed up. I'm gonna put this all back together. I'm not gonna film that process because I've got plenty of other videos on it and it's pretty straightforward, just goes back together like it came apart. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video off here. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I hope you guys did learn something. Again, shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to all the old subscribers, all the true fans, all the real OGs. You guys are the best. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Please comment, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.